This is how Serge Ibaka is responsible for this year's NBA Finals. Now, it all started on the night of the 2016 NBA Draft, where the Magic's new GM, from Oklahoma City by the way, Rob Hennigan, was looking to make a win-now move, and in turn, he sent third-year guard Victor Oladipo, a former number 2 pick, and the 11th overall selection Domas Sabonis, for a quality defensive big to pair alongside Nikola Vucevic. So then the Thunder moved into the 2017 season with Victor Oladipo as Russ's sidekick in what became his MVP campaign. But ultimately, the timelines did not match, so the Thunder would trade him alongside Sabonis 1 year later for a true All-NBA player. And that was the embattled Paul George from the Pacers. But after getting Paul George to extend on a 4-year, $137 million deal, the Thunder positioned themselves to flip George into what became the biggest trade package in recent NBA memory. As we know now today, it not only included Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Danilo Gallinari, but 5 totally unprotected first-round picks and 2 swaps. The second of which became Jalen Williams. Meanwhile, in the Eastern Conference, the Indiana Pacers saw their franchise completely shift after moving on from PG-13. In his first year at the Indy, Oladipo became the most improved player, an All-NBA guard, and an All-Defensive pick as well. As you know now, injuries would end up plaguing Vito's prime, which led Indiana to try to build around a 2-center approach with Miles Turner and Domas Sabonis. While Domantas Sabonis had become one of the most productive centers in the NBA, the Pacers cashed in and practiced choosing Miles Turner over him to get their new franchise player. And that was Tyrese Haliburton. No strings attached. Domantas Sabonis for Buddy Hield and Tyrese Haliburton. For Oklahoma City, Paul George was the route which allowed for them to build the longest runway of any young contender in the NBA, stockpiling draft picks on draft picks, with 2 of their 3 best players coming directly from this initial move. In turn, this led the Pacers to gain a player in Tyrese who's become the best player on a championship caliber team. I know, it's kind of crazy to think about now. But as we all now know today, none of this would be possible without one small move by the Magic all those years ago on draft night.